Hey everyone, it is a Thursday update. I am Tony George from DocSports.com. A monster update today. Lots of information to relay to you, as well as about 3 or 4 different ways to bet this NFL game tonight. And by the way, you're here for free picks, right? That's why you're tuning into this channel. Okay? It doesn't mean you necessarily want to come over to the website, take advantage of the free $60 and get premium plays. You want the freebies because you're doing it on your own. Well, Doc's Gridiron 6-pack, myself and Griffin Murphy have 6 free college and NFL plays on the show from yesterday right here on this channel. By the way, over 66% against the spread winners year to date on that show. So if you're here for free plays, tune the hell in. That's what it's there for. Come on. All right. Also, tonight, more free picks. If you're a member of VSiN or watch VSiN, VSIN.com out here in Vegas. If you're not, you should be. Not only are the shows great on there, I think they're simulcast on Football TV and some others. I'll be on there tonight with Matt Yeomans and Wes Reynolds at 9 Central. Oh, Tony, that's 10 Eastern. Well, there'll be a replay over there at VSiN.com. Just go shows, replays. You can watch it tomorrow morning. We'll be live down there at 7 Pacific, 9 Central at the Sportsbook at Circa in the TV studio VSiN has there. Putting that show out for you. Looking forward to it. Then taking Mrs. George out for a nice dinner afterwards. So that'll be at a place called Triple George Grill. How could you go wrong? By the way, it's the best kept secret down on Fremont, just off Fremont, about a block. Great place to eat, right next to Hogs and Heifers. For you guys that like Hogs and Heifers, which is like a Coyote Ugly, it's right next door. Across the street from the Grand down there. Love Fremont Street. Love it. Much better than Strip. Just, easy on the pocketbook, too. Hello. All right. Speaking of pocketbook, let's go ahead and get on board with a 6-unit Major League Baseball top pick tonight. We've had 3 of these since August 15th. That's it. Record is 3-0, including 1 this Tuesday. Oh, yeah. My baseball has sucked all year. I've documented it here almost on a daily basis. But here the last 10, 14 days, we've been doing damn good. We got one for you today, bankroll builder. Doc Sports. Hit the smash the subscribe button below. Be sure and get notified when myself or any of the fantastic handicappers at Doc Sports put out free plays. You'll get notified and you get more freebies. And the free $60 link in the description below. There's another freebie. We'll put it in any new account and you can use it anywhere on the website. Don't like me, I don't care. I got plenty of people who do. Those who don't, that's all right. Love my haters, So, that being said, let's get to the football game tonight. Now, I don't like Thursday night NFL games very often. I think they're a little bit of a coin flip. Now, I'm speaking for myself. There could be somebody over at the website that's got a 7 or 8 unit play on this game night, and they're dialed in on it. I don't know what those guys do because we're all independent of each other. I talk to a couple of them a week. That's it because we've been longtime friends. But at the end of the day, I don't discuss with Vernon or Griff or, anybody else. Hey, who are you taking this weekend? Who's your 8-unit play? I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to be influenced by it. It might be directly opposite of something that I have, and then I yank it off the board. They lose. I would have won, and I gave. So I do my own work. But these games on Thursday scare me. Crazy things happen. Primetime dogs, Thursday. Out of the last 11 Thursday night games, primetime dogs are 9-2 against the spread. Just saying. Whether home or on the road. And it's a real disadvantage for a traveling team. Because you played on Sunday, you're missing a day of practice for travel, and you're playing on Thursday. And if you're banged up, and trust me, you ever go to an NFL game, You ever stand on the sideline of an NFL game? I've done it numerous times. These boys are, they're not taking any prisoners. They're eating all the wounded. This is a high-impact game, and it takes, from Thursday to Sunday, is a big difference in terms of healing, bumps, bruises. And they get them all. But that being said, now we have a road favorite of -2 in Detroit. Total 45. Interesting thing about this game. They have a common opponent. And that's Atlanta. Atlanta beat Green Bay by 1 point. You may recall that because we had a free money line play in Atlanta. I said, don't lay the 1.5, play the money line. They might just win by 1. Well, they did. But a telltale sign in that game was the fact that Green Bay allowed them 25 points. Last week, Detroit allowed them 6. And the vaunted running game, the 8th-ranked rushing attack in the NFL, the Atlanta Falcons, the Dirty Birds, rookie phenom Bijan Robinson, Ritter, who can run the ball at quarterback. He can't throw it. He's not an NFL quarterback. When it comes to throwing the football, that's going to come to fruition down the road for Atlanta and be an ugly, ugly fact. But that being said, they got basically a 3-headed running monster. They're at Atlanta. They had 44 yards last week against Detroit's defense. And Ritter had to throw for 38 times in that game and only got 137 yards. And they held them to 6. Green Bay allowed them 25. All that being said, this is a divisional game. You got a home divisional dog, along with being a primetime dog. You add those two ATS trends together, and that heavily favors Green Bay in this game. But I like Detroit. That being said, this is why I didn't put the game out. When it's the only NFL game in town on a Thursday night, and you sell picks for a living, well, I gamble for a living, but I also sell picks, but at the end of the day, and you don't put it out, it's not strong enough for me to, I think it's a coin flip ball game. Others may feel differently. This game is going to have lasting impressions at the end of the season because it's a divisional game. And this is going to be a tight divisional race. With Minnesota in here. Now, obviously, Chicago's going to be bringing up the rear, but every game counts in division. So here's a couple different ways to look at it. First of all, I got a 4-unit prop bet in this game over at the website. Prop's the only way to bet this game. But there is a prop. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver for Detroit, over 71.5 yards. Hell yes. -115. Heck yes, cheap number. He had 102 yards last week, receiving. 102 yards the week before. He gets a ton of targets. And he had 71 against Kansas City. This number, which is probably the best defense they faced all year. Now, he's a favorite target of Goff. He's not like a CeeDee Lamb or some of these other deep threat wide receivers in the league. You know, he does a lot of drag routes, a lot of mid-range slants, a lot of 10 and out. You know, they play off him a little bit. He's got a lot of speed. He gets a lot of yards after the catch. You know, I think he gets his yards tonight. He'll be the go-to guy, him and the tight end. Now, that being said, Green Bay's kind of slow out of the gate. I'd lean Detroit first half line -0.5. But lean. You might want to lean under 22.5 in the first half. I think they're both going to play it close to the vest. They're going to try and run. Word is that Aaron Jones is coming back for Green Bay. They're going to rely on him. You know, I'd also maybe lean under on, 225 yards for Jordan Love throwing the ball? Might lean under there. The best pick, St. Brown, though, on the over. For the game, I'd give a lean on the under 45 as well. So we'll make it that official free pick. Out of those three, give me the under 22.5 in the first half. The rest of them are all just leans. Me and you taking a pee over a fence post just talking about the game. Doc Sports, we got a 3-unit college football best bet tonight. We'll have a 3-unit college football best bet on Friday. We'll have a 6-unit top play on Sunday where we're going to get it done on a 3-pack. Then we'll have a 3 or 4-pack on Sunday and possibly a Monday night pick. Yeah. Plays come out at 5 Central on Doc's website. We had a down week last week. It was all feathers and no chicken, in the immortal words of Billy Walters. It's either chicken or feathers, and it was feathers last week. Well, 2 and 3 in college is not the end of the world, and we won on Monday night in the NFL, but we still stunk. Didn't turn a profit. That's my job. I'm going to do it this weekend. Get over to Doc's.